we have the Baby Jogger City Turn. It is a convertible car seat that can go from 4 to 50 pounds in the rear facing mode and up to 65 pounds in the forward facing mode. It can rotate from back to side in the rear facing mode. It does not rotate in the forward facing mode. Let's begin. I did remove the manual so that I could read it. It's the first step you should always take when using a new car seat. This is the product registration. Always register your baby gear and car seats. Just fill it out, send it in. Postage is paid. This is a label that says that it's a Cool Max technology all-season cover on the car seat. Your child will stay cool and comfortable with soft, lightweight fabric featuring Cool Max fiber moisture wicking material. Like your favorite workout wear, it's cooling and resistant to wrinkling and fading over time. Well, that's nice no matter what climate you're in. Here's a QR code. You can scan to learn more. This is just a little bit of extra information. Get out, get in, get out, and onto adventure. And so they're showing that it has a 180-degree turn. Turn and go. This just goes over the specifications for the weight limit for the car seat, the fabric, the rapid lock belt tensioning technology for seatbelt installs, 10 position headrest, 5 position recline. And here it demonstrates how it can go from rear facing and rotate to a side facing position for removal and placement of a child. It can bring your child 10 inches closer to you. It does not rotate for forward facing mode. This says that it is tested to certain standards. A lot of these are not actual standards that there are tests for. They can develop their own tests, of course, but there isn't currently national testing for such as like rollover and side impact. So, but that's okay. That's just marketing for them. We'll go through some of the padding here. I've got this harness loosened so we have some wiggle room. This right here, pieces here, this is the infant body support. It has a head support, lumbar support, and a little cushion on the bottom. This is used for infants up to 15 pounds. There is a warning label attached that notes that it's only for use rear facing mode, not to ever allow it to bunch or fold behind the baby, and that the head and body support must be used if shoulders are below the lowest harness setting, and to not use the body support without this additional lumbar support. Let's go ahead, take it out. It velcros back here around the main headrest. Now, my daughter is 15 pounds right now, but she is also 2 years and 1 month old. Well, soon to be 2 months old. She does not need this additional cushion. So we're just going to go ahead and take this off right away. So this is the infant body cushion. It has a head support, lumbar, some additional side support, and the bottom cushion. And we'll go ahead and show you the back with this cool mesh here. It actually does have snaps here also. So I'll have to reference the manual and see about the detachment of the lower pad when that occurs. Now you'll see that there's still an additional support in here. This is the lumbar support, and this can be used on its own until the child weighs 25 pounds. This was one of my reasons why I bought this car seat, is because it has the additional lumbar support which my daughter does need due to her special needs. You can hear her in the background over there. Last thing I want to note right now is the harness pads. Interestingly, these are required for the forward-facing mode. They have a rubber grip on the back, and it specifically says these are required for forward-facing mode. They may not fit a very small child well in the newborn stages, so you can remove them, and they are optional in the rear-facing mode. But once the child is forward-facing, these do have to be in place with a rubber grip backing against the child. So it also does have a kind of quick start. Let's get started in English and Spanish. You should definitely read the full manual though, of course. So it does go through the different parts of the car seat, the names of them, and then it has anything indicated in blue in the manual and on the car seat, that's for the rear facing mode. And anything in this yellowish color, that's for forward facing. So it does have a checklist at the very back. The first one is read your manual. And that goes through tightness, level indicator, chest clip at armpit level, harness height for forward facing and rear facing, the pinch test for the straps to make sure that they're tight enough, and just a reminder to check your installation often just to ensure that every ride is a safe ride and it is still properly installed. As far as the buckle position, the manual does note that it should be in the position closest to the child possible without being underneath the child. So this does have two positions. So once I put my daughter in and see how she fits in here, I may have to make an adjustment and put the buckle to the outer position. For this portion, I'll be fitting my child to the car seat, knowing that she's not going to be on the lowest setting. I'm just going to go ahead and raise it up and we'll give it a try. Are you ready to get up? Yes, look at all these buckles. Look at all these buckles. So the harness height is still quite a bit below her shoulders. So I'm just going to go ahead and raise it up some more before I continue with the fitting. What do you think? Look at all your new buckles, huh? So when I first sat her in, she was even with the harness height I had it set at, but she's already settled into the car seat, and that's something that you have to watch for, is them to kind of relax and settle into the car seat. So I'm going to click it down a notch. I'm going to check this out again. Yeah, you're going to pull it up nice and tight. Put you in nice and straight. There we go. So I'm noting that she is on top of the buckle in the innermost setting. So I will need to go ahead and move this buckle out to the outer setting for a proper fit. So as I noted before, for my daughter and her needs, one of the reasons I chose this car seat is because it has the additional support here. Should we put your ears down? My daughter has Down syndrome, which causes low muscle tone. And when I've tried her in other car seats, she has slumped over. So she really needs that additional support along her midsection to help her stay upright and to allow her to be comfortable. She also has airway issues, so we need something that's not going to push her head forward too much to keep her airway open. Otherwise, she's prone to airway collapse. What do you think? Are you the biggest girl ever? Are you the biggest girl ever? Now that she's sat in it for a good minute or two, I'm going to check behind her again and make sure that the harness is either level with or below her shoulders, because she will be rear facing. So she has settled yet again, so we will need to click it down one more time. Yeah. So you can kind of see, you know, that it's right above her shoulders, and it's very important for it to be at or below. It helps to prevent ramping up in the car seat in the event of a sudden stop or collision. we go. Let's try this one on for size. So I think this will be the perfect setting for her. I know it's a tag. It's a tag, huh? She makes this noise for fun, by the way. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Look at, Mommy's got a tag right here for you even. So we'll go ahead and get a better look at her. So you can see the curve of the harness going down below her shoulders. And then down here you can see that she really has to be on this outermost buckle position. Yes. What do you think? Now this does rear face until 50 pounds, or when the child's head is less than 1 inch below this headrest adjustment here in the uppermost position. So we'll just go ahead, loosen the straps, and raise that all the way up, and then you'll have a good idea of how much longer she has left in this car seat. We all will, won't we? And then we'll have to reset your harness level again, won't we? I'm gonna buckle it. She does like to buckle. Ready? Good job. You wanted my footsie. Yeah. Hi. That's a lot of work you're doing right there. Yeah. Are you buckled in correctly? I don't think so. I don't think so. Do you need help? She just went from standing to sitting and got her leg stuck. What did you find? Huh? Your face matches your clothing today. It's getting so red. Is that how we buckle? Is that how we buckle?